Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I am in the basement with the battery banks and the inverter and the charge controller and a new product. This is the Shelly 4Pro, and I have to it's very close to smelly, but it's a Shelly. Remember that, Shelly. No. This is a thingy. So we're gonna have a look at that. It doesn't say anything about what it is on the box, so I'll have to take it out of the box before you can see that this might be cool. So this is what it looks like. It's for mounting inside of here, and it actually has a display and a button. But it's not. I'm probably not going to be using that much. This thing has built-in Wi-Fi, and you can connect to it from your phone. So what does it do? Well, you can connect it here, and this can turn on and off 4 different connections. It even has connections for putting in switches. So I believe that you could have a light switch up in the living room, and you can turn that on, and you can tell the device that now the device will know that now this switch has been turned, and then it can do something. It can turn on one thing, it can turn on that thing, depending on other things. So this is part of home automation, which I'm not into yet, but well, enough home automation devices popping up, I might get there. So I'm gonna put this in and wire it up with the inverter so that I can see how much power I am drawing out of the inverter at any given time, because the inverter only has some LEDs. It lights up green if it's happy, it lights up red if it's not happy, and I would like to see some more. So we're gonna try and connect this. It comes with a manual. I have been through the manual, both this tiny one that's in the box, and it's also available online. If I must say, the wiring diagram here, I think that's a bit messy. I really would have liked to see some more details on what I should do. It's in my head, I'm not that happy with that. That's okay, but that's just me. There are phone apps available for Apple and Google. This is made in Bulgaria. I don't believe I've ever had anything from Bulgaria before. Well, I collected stamps at some point, and there I had stamps from Bulgaria. So yeah, I'm gonna try and wire this up, and as soon as it lights up and tells me anything, we might be able to connect to it from a phone. That would be nice. And if I can connect to it from a phone, I can probably also connect to it remotely from a virtual machine that's on the same network. So let's see how that goes. I believe it gets an IP number at some point. So yeah, mounting. Okay, let's take the cover off here, and I'm gonna be putting it right there. This fuse, I'm gonna use that. That's the fuse coming up from the inverter down here. So I'm gonna let the power go through the inverter and into the Shelly Pro 4. Just gonna check how it fits in there. Okay, it's a bit further in than the other devices, so it's not gonna stick out as much. I think I'll move the fuse over there and put this at the end instead. Makes more sense in my head, so that's luckily pretty easy. There is no power on this right now, so there is no 240 volt power. There is a lot of battery power there. So, oh, it comes with a clips here, so to lock it in place. So okay, cool. So I need to find out. This one, of course, goes out to my Datacenter, which I'm not ready to power up yet, because I believe that I have some stuff out there that is. It's not good. It's something weird that's going on out there. So I'm not going to be powering the Datacenter immediately. We'll find something that runs 230 volts and power that. See if we can turn on and off something. That's gonna be neat. So yeah, Let's mount this. It's pretty simple. You just put it down from the bottom, I think. Maybe. Come on. So it's gonna look something like that. Move further out. Yeah, that's not bad. There. Cool. I'll do a bit of wiring and we'll see how far I get. I have been doing a bit of wiring from the fuse that will give power from the inverter. I have fused most of this, the blue wire, the N, is that one, coming into the N here, in for neutral, I think, yeah, neutral input 0. And from the fuse, all the L1s are powered. So I'm curious if I power this, if it will actually power up now. So let's turn on the inverter. That beeped. Let's turn on this fuse. Power on that. Nothing happened up there. Oh, actually it did. We have power. I'll go get a phone and see if we can connect to this. So on the box there are these two QR codes, one for iOS and one for Android. So let's see if my phone will pick that up. Yes. Shelly Cloud. Okay, open in App Store. That's a great idea. Welcome to App Store. Yeah, I've just installed the new blah blah blah, so it wanna tell me all about the great stuff that it has come up with. Not a very highly ranked program, must say, but well, you only have to be 4 years old, so I'm sure that 4 years old people don't rank here, so not enough to rank, so get it. So I had to approve that. Apple blah 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 blah. Before you proceed, read the oh, very nice. Could you read this for me? This is page 1 out of 19. Who comes up with this shit? Does anyone expect anyone to read this? Oh, they have actually translated it into Danish, but 19 pages to use an application or to use, it's ridiculous. Should be a fine for doing shit like that. Agree, whatever. Oh, did you get it? Oh, it's getting it. Okay, oh, it's quick. Open. Go, go, go. Send you notifications. Okay. English or Bulgaria? I think we'll go with the English one. Save. Yes. Okay, so I need to log in. I have actually created an account at their site, which I have of course forgotten the password to. So I'll just check that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I logged in. Let's and another. Oh, it's not that long. Let's see. Oh, are you kidding me? And now the charge controller is making noises. So okay, we'll just have to agree. Let's see what this does. Test. What's new? Okay. Doesn't seem like they're really ready for this, does it? Add a room. So they want me to set up a full thing here. Room name. Basement. Next, done. Upload picture. Take a photo. Allow camera. Okay, I'll take a picture. Okay, took a picture of that. Use photo. Go gadget. There. Save room. Room is saved. Thank you. Add a device. Yes, now we're talking. Search for device. Okay. We need to go in here, and we need to find the device. There we have it. That's easy. There. Unsecure network. Yeah, I'll bet you. Let's go back. There. Type in the Wi-Fi name and password for your home Wi-Fi. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, it did that. Device discovered. So what can we then do? So instead of it having its own Wi-Fi, it jumped on my Wi-Fi. So where did it go? Okay, I'm messing with this. So yeah, let's get rid of this plastic thing. Yeah. There, looks nicer. So right now it just tells us that all the switches are off. If we go one further, it tells me that status is disconnected. Well, this is Wi-Fi status. Status disconnected, my PlayHouse. It did not get an IP number, so, and it says down here, hold to reset the API. Oh, and then I fucked up. I'm guessing that I'm holding it for 5 seconds. There, rebooting. Was that it? There. Okay, that's better. I hope. It looks like it's on there. Let's see. Yes. Oh, no. It got its own IP. I'll try that again. Okay. Now Wi-Fi is on, and it was of course just me who fucked up and didn't put in the access point with capital letters the right places. So now I'm on. I'll try and figure this out and show you what I come up with. Okay, so I've been messing around with this. I'm no expert whatsoever, but I have figured out some stuff. I have actually gotten the device in here, so now I can power on and off stuff. So I have a light here that I can turn on there, and it turns on over here, and it tells me how much power my light is using right now. And this is what I really needed this for checking how much power I'm using somewhere. I also you can see I've mounted a fan here. I just put in some wires loosely. I'm gonna remove this again. So if we turn that on, the fan starts blowing, uses 14.2 watts, so that's kind of neat. Also, I haven't plugged in anything for the last two. I've called one of them power for the living room, or power living room, and water heater. Of course, one of them is going to be power for the data center and power for the living room. So I'm not gonna have this one turn on and off individual things. I'm gonna power bigger things with it. It's able to manage around 10 amps going out each of those connections, so that's quite a lot. It's actually about 2,300 watts, so it should be enough for a vacuum cleaner or even a small oven. Oh, let's turn this off, it's noisy. I like that. So I actually think this has some cool features. You can put in a weekly schedule for this light to turn on and off. That would be very nice. For my schedule here, I'm only at my PlayHouse in the weekend, so I could have the light turn on outside when I come here, or something else. What else do we have? We have just a timer. Turn on, turn off at a specific time. Cool. Have it use the sunset when the sun goes up or go down or something. Well, it will turn on and off. Then we have internet security, not really that interesting. Safety is interesting. That's actually, you can set that if we reaches 2300 watts, it will turn off. It's actually set to that right now, so if it maxes out that wattage, well, it will turn off that switch. I don't know if it will turn it on again, but well, it turns it off. So that's pretty cool. Probably these settings are really simple compared to other house automation stuff. I haven't figured out how to enable it to run on the cloud yet. It keeps telling me that it can't do that, but it should be able to, so I'll figure that out at some point. Firmware update maybe? Okay, it tells me there is no newer firmware available. Okay, device information. Alright, we just get the IP number and the device name. Okay, edit device. What do we do then? Okay, then we're back to edit. We don't want to do that. Okay, it also has a web page. This is the phone app. So, but I have gone and opened the web page, and so the little tiny thing has a built-in web server. It's amazing how much you can stuff in there today. So we could turn on the fan here, and it's on. I would be able to remote desktop in and use this web page. That would be very nice. Could turn off the lights. You see lights changing in the camera. Turn it on again. Yeah, pretty nice. Different settings. I will have to mess with this some more, but it looks really neat. I do think this is pretty cool. It shows me the basement here. I could have more rooms. Living room, kitchen, whatever. So we can go to the basement and we can see the different stuff. We can stop stuff. Can turn it on again. Oh. To turn on some of the switches that are not in use. Turn on that one. There is also another feature, or another view, which is a power basement consumption meter, and it shows me how much I'm using here on the different. I think it's more or less just another layout. I'm not totally sure. It can show me over 24 hours, week, monthly, yearly, custom, and it has I think it's gonna make a graph for me down here, which is gonna be really neat, except I'm gonna turn it off before I leave today. I don't want the wires hanging out like that when I'm not here. I think it's an average, because right now it's using 36 watts. If I go over to overall, it's watt hours. How many watt hours has I used in the basement? This is really neat. It's gonna be able to tell me how much power I've put out of my inverter. Awesome. So on the display it of course shows how much power it's using, which is nice. 21.2 watts, 13.8 watts. The top one is the lamp, the next one is the fan blower just over here. So that dirty thing, just needed something to see this work. I need to redo some wiring, because that's not up to code. So that's me installing the Shelly 4Pro. They have other awesome products that I'm gonna be looking into. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I paid for this, and it's not that cheap. I will leave a link in the description, affiliate link. I'm gonna make a fortune out of this, right? But they have other nice devices that I wanna get into as well. This one I bought because I was actually just looking for a power meter for the rail, so that I could keep track of how much power was going out through the inverter and stuff, because I was powering the data center and I was curious what was going on out there. More to come. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Have a really nice day. Bye bye.